Hi everyone, it's Roger here from What's On at DisneyPlus.com. A quick news update for you guys on the ad tier for Disney Plus, maybe not having as many people as we thought it would do. But before we get into any of that, make sure you do hit that subscribe button to keep up with the latest Disney Plus news. So late last year, Disney launched Disney Plus Basic, which is a new ad-supported tier. It is priced at $7.99. At the minute, it's just available in the United States. They are planning on launching it internationally this year. There are a few little differences between Disney Plus Basic and a Disney Plus Premium. So the Premium one was kind of what we knew before the Basic system launched. So that doesn't have any ads. The only real major differences with the basic version is that you can't download any content onto your devices because they can't put ads on that. But also you kind of lose the option of things like Group Watch. You can't use that because it just wouldn't tie up with everyone having different ads. Now, the whole point of the ad tier generally was to make money for Disney and to kind of offer a lower cost option. Say lower cost, they didn't actually reduce the price, they just put the main sort of premium price up, so I suppose it's a little bit cheaper. But it's not seen a huge dive of new people jumping in. But according to a recent survey for Variety, around 19% of non-subscribers said they were very or somewhat likely to subscribe to the Disney Plus ad-supported tier at some point, while only 6% of current Disney Plus subscribers say are planning on downgrading to the ad tier within the next month. This kind of follows on from what we saw with Netflix, who also launched an ad-supported tier in November, just before Disney Plus. They just kind of got in there. And apparently so few people sort of signed up for it that Netflix was giving money back to advertisers. Now, I don't know if Disney are in that same position. It's very interesting, I think, with people like downgrading. I don't know, like, as we go forward with the economic crisis, with a potential recession and all the rest of it that's going on right now, we might see more people move over to the ad-supported tier, but also maybe as people sign up, they're much more likely to maybe sign up for the sort of the cheaper tier and then upgrade later. I think this is more of a long play rather than just looking at this short-term deal of like how many people have unsubscribed. It's really going to come up when maybe you're coming up for a renewal. Are you going to be like, oh, just I only watch it for the Marvel and the Star Wars shows, so we'll just have the ads. Maybe you're looking, well, the kids are watching it all the time, so it's worth it. There's also the other idea of if you've got so many different streaming services now, you've got Paramount Plus, you've got Amazon, you've got Netflix, etc. If you have the ad version of all of them, maybe you have all of them, or maybe you're just going to cut back on some of the ones that you don't watch. Personally, for me, I prefer not having ads for the amount of stuff that I watch on there. But if I was only watching 1 or 2 shows a week, maybe I could see why to go to that ad tier. The survey did show that 1/5 of those subscribers who have a high income of over $100,000 are looking to downgrade their plans to an ad-supported tier. About the same proportion of group said they plan to add a subscription, suggesting that certain consumers are downgrading to cheaper plans simply so they can add more streaming services to their budgets. Disney's kind of going all in on advertising Disney Plus with ads right now. They're kind of doing this like dual ad where you get like Hulu and also Disney Plus for just $9.99 a month, and those both are the ad versions. Now Disney will make more money off of that in terms of advertising, and it's a way of kind of filling in the gap because streaming services generally just aren't bringing in the amount of money that they need to be profitable. Disney are hoping that Disney Plus will be profitable by 2024, but with the price rise and with the ads, it's expected to hopefully boost it up, and obviously internationally that'll do the same. The key thing I think now is, like with the ad-supported tier, is these are not going to be going away. They're all going to be running them, but they're in that kind of weird thing of like, are you going to get a load of people to sign up for it? Maybe they need to do some deals, but also just offering that low-cost option is there. But it is interesting to see that there's not been this kind of big wave. Disney's not put out any announcements regarding this. Hopefully we find out at the upcoming quarterly investors call, where we find a little bit more of an update on how many people they've got. If it's good news, they'll tell us about it. If it's bad news, they won't mention it. That's generally how it seems to work with Disney. But yeah, so at least the option is there for people. For some streaming services, I might be more inclined to do a ad-supported version because I don't watch enough stuff on it. But ultimately, it doesn't look like a huge amount of people are doing it. But as finances change, you might change. And I think there are option at least of, if you're thinking of maybe going, I don't watch enough stuff on here, downgrade, see how much more you use it, or just come off of it. That's the great thing with streaming services, you can jump in and out. Though, if you do watch it all the time, it is probably better just to get the annual subscription, because that will probably save you a little bit of money. But yeah, so there we go. So did you downgrade to the Disney Plus Basic? I'd love to know your experiences on that. Let me know in the comments below. And if you're thinking about doing so, why are you going to think of doing so? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Remember to go check us out over at what's on at DisneyPlus.com. Like, follow, and subscribe, and I shall see you guys soon. Laters. Thank you very much for watching this video. Make sure you go check us out over at whatsondisneyplus.com. Like, follow and subscribe. Also a huge thank you to all of our supporters over on Patreon and also on our YouTube channel memberships. And I shall see you guys in another video. Laters.